Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm an attorney with Goldman and Associates. And today we're going to talk a little bit more about custody in our video series. Please subscribe to this channel for this fascinating information. Who gets custody of the kids during the divorce? This is a very good question, a very popular one too, because we find that a lot of parents, when they're figuring out whether or when to start the divorce, first question right out of the gate is, what's going to happen with the kids in the interim? In general, the court will make the effort to maintain the status quo. If both parties are living with the kids in the house, the court's going to try to maintain that, which means both parties will have custody of the kids during the divorce. On the flip side, if someone has departed the household, then the question becomes, what do we do with the kids? If the kids are in school, they're in a neighborhood, their friends are there, they're used to it, all their stuff is there, it's not likely that the court's going to uproot them from there and move them to you in your new little apartment that you have, because to do so might be great for you, but not necessarily in the best interest of the kids. When you file these cases, when these cases begin, the court will typically enter an order of interim custody. The interim custody will determine where the kids stay during the divorce, and it becomes important because there's a certain inertia to that decision that might continue and might spill off into a final decision of custody when the court looks at where the kids have been all the time during the divorce. So therefore, you've got to look at it like this. The court is going to make a decision about interim custody. It'd be great if both parents had interim custody, because then they're on equal footing. If the court were to grant one parent interim custody during the divorce, the other parent's going to have a real challenge to flip that around and walk away with custody once the divorce is final. The court is going to make the decision that's in the best interest of the children, and that decision may very well be to leave the kids in their existing environment pending the outcome of the divorce, which could take 6 months, 12 months, more than a year. Could take time for the court to make that decision, and during all that time, the court is likely to try and keep things as seamless as possible for the children, which may very well mean leaving them in that environment. Having said that, what if that environment is a particularly toxic environment? What if one of the parents is a drug addict or an alcoholic or an abuser, and the court at that point feels that somebody's moved out but the children shouldn't remain in there? The court does have the discretion to order those children out of that marital home into the new environment. So the bottom line is the court's going to make that decision. It's going to be based on what it feels is in the best interest of the minor children in order to maintain a seamless flow during the divorce. If you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.